Hello dear students. Today we will start with the third chapter of Science 1, and that is about the chemical reactions and equations. In this lesson we will study about the chemical reaction, the rules to write the chemical equation, then balancing the chemical equation and different types of chemical reactions. We know that the molecules of the elements and the compounds. Those molecules may be metals, those may be non-metal, or those may be of the metalloids. Now, when two or more elements they combine chemically, they form a new substance, and that new substance is called as a compound. So, compounds are formed by the chemical combination of the elements in a fixed proportion. The proportion of the elements that is fixed, and the compound form that has all the properties totally different from its constituent elements. If we look around us, there are many changes taking place around us, like formation of carbon dioxide or formation of water, evaporation of water, or melting of the ice, burning of the candle, or making a lemonade. So many changes are there, and in which different reactions are involved. Out of that, some changes are permanent changes and some are temporary changes. So accordingly they are divided as chemical changes and the physical changes. Now when there is formation of chemical bond, those reactions are called as the chemical changes. And then bond formation, the main driving force behind this chemical combination is that every atom tends to get the stable octet configuration, and that can be achieved by either gain of the electrons or losing the electrons or sharing the electrons. So by these three ways an atom gets the octet state, and that is the tendency of every atom, and out of this tendency the chemical combinations between the elements is taking place. So those changes are chemical changes. Let us just revise the differences between the chemical change and the physical change. When that is a chemical change, there is a new substance formed. The elements, the constituents, they combine and they form a new substance. Whereas in the physical change, there is no new substance formed, but only the elements or the substances, they are mixed. Their state changes. Chemical change is permanent, that means it is irreversible. You cannot get the constituents back from the compound which is formed in a chemical change. Here we can take the example of burning of a candle. When you light a candle, that is a hydrocarbon. So just take this as general formula for a hydrocarbon. It burns, so it reacts with the oxygen and it will give water and carbon dioxide. So after burning the candle, these are given out into the surrounding, and from this you cannot get back the candle. It is irreversible, and that is permanent change. And in this, the composition of the substance is changed. This is the composition of the substance, but after the chemical change has taken place, the composition is changed. So similarly here in the physical changes, no new substance is formed. That is the main criteria, that in the physical change there is no new substance formed, and those changes are the temporary changes and they can be reversed. So we say that they are reversible, like melting of the ice. Here ice also has the same formula, H2O, in solid state, and it melts, the composition remains same, H2O, only the state of the matter is changing. Now in this lesson we are going to focus only on the chemical changes, and so whatever changes are taken, they are represented by writing a chemical reaction. Those are represented by writing chemical reaction. and the chemical equations are given, and in the latter part of the lesson we are going to learn more about this. So our focus is on the chemical reactions.